Alright, y'all. In this video, we got two guys, crazy fools, that decide to rob a convenience store.
This country, you gotta make the money first. Then when you get the money, you get the power. Then when you get the power, then you get the money. That's why you gotta make your own moves.
Ooh, what's happening, YouTube? It's your boy Sock, checking back in. What's good in the hood, everybody? Alright, if you're new to my channel, man, smash that like button at least. And if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button for future references video. Turn your notifications on. Also, man, leave me a comment down below. Join the action, baby. We talk about everything on this channel. Real life situations, past prison experiences. So a little bit about me, man. If you don't know, I've been on both ends of the stick. I've been in trouble my whole life, and I got it together when they finally hit me with a lengthy prison term. So after serving 9 years, I speak to the youth, tell them, hey, crime is not the way, baby. Straight up, the little money you get, I don't care if it's 10 to 15 to $20,000, it's not worth 10, 15, 20 years away from your family, your kids, your children, stuff like that. Alright, so the video I got coming y'all way is two guys that decide to rob a convenience store. I don't know what the hell they were thinking about. First thing first, when you decide to come up with a plan like this, you got to be all the way in. You can't be halfway. This can't be no shit like, oh, spare the moment. No, you have to plan it out, because robberies go bad all the time, especially if you don't plan for the people that you're robbing to have a gun or protect themselves. And in this video, just that happened. So I'm going to go ahead and take y'all to the video.
Alright, y'all. In this video, we got two guys, crazy fools, that decide to rob a convenience store. Look like a gas station or something. You see stuff on the shelves. But before they even come in, you see the lady right there. There's a woman clerk and there's a male clerk. You really can't see him right there. And they just, typical damn gas station, man. Hey, you want gas on number 6? I got you. They don't expect two fools to come in. But good thing they were fools, because these two clerks were caught off guard. And we're going to see how it pans out. Bam, see? Comes in, pointing the gun. They automatically get ghosts. Both the lady and the guy, they run to the back of the store. Then you got Dumber and Dumber. He walks in without his mask on. So I don't know how they come up with this scheme to rob, or, but they got to be fucking idiots, because this dude decides to come in and puts his mask on when he comes in after the action has already started. So you already seen the two clerks run off, man. And you can tell this guy right here is scared to death, because he stands behind the register the whole time. That's a first sign right there. Look at him bagging up and shit, because he don't know what the clerks are doing. And this guy's still fucking fumbling with his mask, right? Finally, I guess he finally gets it on. Oh, okay, boom. He finally get his mask on. Just like that. He ready now. Uh-oh, they finna go to war. But so here goes the camera of the clerks. You see the guy right there. I don't know what happened to the lady. She but obviously went to safety. But you got him fucked up. He goes and grabs his gun. So the whole time, while this guy was standing there, and that's what jumped it off, now the fool with the mask, he don't have no gun, no nothing. He's ready now. He finally gets ready. And look what happens when he gets ready. One shot. The Clark had his gun ready. One shot. Shot him in the head. So he about that life. I'm going to rewind it for y'all. Guy goes straight down. Boom. And his homeboy took out running. Oh, man, what part of the game is that? Hell no. If we go commit a crime together, you the only one with a gun. First off, I'm not committing any more crimes, y'all. This is why you shouldn't commit crimes in the world, man. Like, now that I look back on shit and I see the way things go down and happen so fast, it just be one of those moments where you do something that you really didn't think about. And as you can see, both of these guys really didn't think about that, for the simple fact, this guy got shot in the head one time. He's on the ground. Oh, but that ain't it. Shit, Clerk got the upper hand now. I'm ready for some bodies, man. I'm ready. Look, he must be a cop or something. Look the way he motherfucking run over there. He got both hands on the gun. You could tell he's a trained shooter for sure, for sure. Look, he even looked like he ducking behind the damn rails for a second before he run outside. But he runs outside, tries to catch the other guy, put a hole in him too. I don't know if he caught up with him or not. But after he comes back in, there's the guy that's right here on the ground. He's laying on the ground right here, y'all. Right here somewhere. We're just out of our camera view. You feel me? So you would think the clerk's finna call 911, hold the guy at bay, make sure he don't have no gun. He didn't even check the guy and see if he had a gun. He must just know he's bleeding from the head and he's down on the ground. What the hell? He went to the cash register? Oh, no, he didn't. So actually what he did was go get his other gun and he emptied it into the guy's stomach. Bow, bow, bow. You see it right there?
5 times.
So they ended up charging him with
Though
murder.
Jerome Erzlid was justified to shoot Antoine Parker in the head during the robbery attempt, Mr. Erzlid is accused of exceeding that lawful authority to employ deadly force when Erzlid shot Parker 5 times in the abdomen with a .380 caliber pistol after the failed robbery. And the medical examiner says that Antoine Parker most likely would have survived that gunshot wound to the head. He says it was the 5 extra shots to his abdomen that killed him.
This video just took me by surprise. For the simple fact, the clerk ended up getting a life sentence with parole. Life sentence with parole is 30 years. It's just crazy the way the justice system works. As we all seen in the video, 2 guys come in to rob them, harm them, whatever. The guy gets the upper hand, ends up, going a little too far. I agree, he did go a little too far, but I'm not going to judge him and say, hey, you shouldn't have did that. Hell no. Anytime someone, this is just something you have to go through in life. You have to actually experience danger to feel what this person is feeling, the adrenaline pumping, everything. First off, the 2 robbers, they fucked up by coming in unprepared. You got one person got the gun. He's pointing. He's scared to death with the gun. The second guy don't even have his mask on. That gave both the clerks time to register, think about, hey, I got a gun over here. I'm going to get my shit together, and we're going to try to defend ourselves. Now, in a different scenario, you got more aggressive robbers that'll come in full speed, and they'll make sure they have the gun right there on you or within 2 or 3 feet. They don't even give you too much distance to go run off. And that's from past experience when I was doing this. So anytime somebody decides to rob you, man, it's always best to do what they say if they got the upper hand on you. But if you do have a chance to get away like that and there is protection or a safety spot you can get to, you most definitely want to try to get to that safety spot. But you always know who's not playing and who is playing. If a guy comes in from a distance pointing a gun, now you got those aggressive, dangerous motherfuckers out there that will run up to you, gun pointed all in your face, chest, face. Hey, give them what they want. It's not worth dying for. As you can see, those were 2 robbers that wasn't, those were 2 robbers that wasn't you could tell both of those 2 robbers were kind of new to the whole situation. One because he didn't even have a mask. One because he didn't even have a mask on. And as soon as he does get his mask on, the idiot without the gun gets his mask on and runs to the corner like he's finna go behind the clerk's desk. He already gave them time to strap up. And the clerk did just what he was supposed to do. He pointed that gun, shot the guy in the head, didn't even get a chance, The other guy gets ghost. Once you hear that gunshot, the natural instincts say run. This motherfucker took out running, full speed. They came up with a scheme together. One person ended up leaving. That's the person with the gun. The part that's sad to me is the part where this clerk didn't expect to kill nobody this day. He didn't expect to get robbed. He didn't expect shit. He was just at the regular gas station doing his regular job. Some people came in there fucking with him, and he ends up with a life sentence. That's the fucked up part to me, It's all part of the game. Everything go. That's part of the game. When I say part of the game, meaning if you decide to pull a pistol out on somebody, period, I don't care what situation, what circumstances you in. Once you decide to pull a pistol out on somebody, boom, they got action back at that. It gives them right to go ahead and kill the threat or get rid of the threat. The DA said the reason he ended up with a life sentence was because the guy was already down on the ground, unconscious, and that he went and killed him after the fact. Hey man, we don't know who this person is. Shit, I would have did the same motherfucking thing. You got a gun pointed, you with this guy, I'm already outnumbered, I'm gonna try to take you out straight up, man. One other thing about having a gun pointed at you or being robbed, you scared to death, and so you're gonna try to end that threat however you can end it, straight up, man. I'm not mad at old boy for going ahead and making sure he deceased or dead. For the simple fact, I live out here in Oklahoma. This is my store. Boom. I done shot you in the head one time, you feel me? What if you do survive? You gonna always remember this one grocery store, this corner store, ain't you? I'm gonna be the one that's gonna be in fear for my life for the rest of my life, you feel me? Like, what if this guy end up one day recovering from the hospital 2-3 years later, he like, man, I want to get him back for shooting me in the head, that type of shit. So that's how the DA should have looked at it, man. This guy is terrified for his life. He don't know who these people is, if they somebody actually looking for him to come back to do some harm. So yeah, go ahead and finish him, and consequences will come behind it. It's a fucked up situation, man. I hope that guy gets back home on appeal straight up, because he didn't know his whole day was finna be fucked up behind somebody trying to rob him. What would you have done in a situation like that if you was at a store or at your job, just regular day, boom, you have a strap or something ready for protection, and you get to it, you ended up putting one guy down, you chase off the other robber, would you would have went ahead and called the laws, or would you would have ahead and finished and then called the laws? Let me know in the comments down below. If you was the one being robbed, would you would have went ahead and killed the guy after you got that one shot off? What would you have done in a situation like this? Because remember, if the guy doesn't die, there's still a trial. Period. You know, you got to go to trial, you got to testify, you got to do all that extra shit. You got to see this guy again. Not only that, if this is a community that you live in, or a community that this guy lives in, who's to say his homeboy don't come back and get revenge? Who's to say his family don't come back and get revenge? You know, it's just a fucked up situation all the way around for the clerk and his family, man. Now he's sitting in Oklahoma prison with a life sentence, 30 years before you even see parole. Drop your comment down below. Don't forget to like, and most of all, hit that subscribe button, baby. But until next time, thank y'all for tuning in with another video with Sock. Much love, much respect. It's your boy Sock, signing out.